Jay Bachelor Hip Hop Weekly Magazine. Once again for the 2017, man.
My brother.
You know, it's always good to catch up with you. Last time we spoke, you had a project on the way. You were working on music. This is fresh, by the way, in case you don't know, aka Boudreauxpapi, Houston's very own.
Houston's own, man.
You got some exciting things coming up for September, man. Talk to us about that.
Yes, sir. Got the second project coming on the way. September 1st is dropping. Self-titled Boudreauxpapi. We're trying something new. I'm engaging more in R&B this go around, so it's still going to be hip hop, of course, but it's going to be a nice transition into a well-blended CD this time around. Trying something new for the people who gave me positive feedback from the first CD. Just trying to go with the flow and tap into a more personal side of me with the music.
I had no idea that you had this R&B side to you. How long has that been present, and what made you decide now was the time to share with the world?
Hey, R&B's always been my first love. I think what it is, you know, I see so many guys trying to rap these days, and initially with the R&B, hey, me, ladies man, that's what brings the ladies in. I know that's gonna bring them to the concerts, and I feel like a lot of these ladies these days are taken. The guy ain't gonna let him go alone. The guy's gonna come, he's gonna see, hey, you didn't tell me the guy rap. They're gonna be like, you didn't give him a chance. I get to please both sexes in this scenario, so.
Definitely, so
I definitely want to indulge. It's been something I've been in love with since late 90s, early 2000s, man. Since a young boy, so it's about time to tap into it now.
What do you find more difficult, more challenging, creating rap songs or creating R&B songs?
The rap songs are always more difficult, just because I feel like a lot has been said by a lot of guys, so I feel like these days you're kind of rewording old phrases and old bars, so it's always more technical when you're trying to tap in. And you also got to bring that energy, and you want to be yourself. Individualism, I feel like, is dead right now in hip hop. Everybody's like on this same wave, trying to sound like each other, trying to collab. You can hardly tell artists apart on songs these days, so what I'm trying to do is create the instance where, hey, I'm me, this is what I'm bringing to the table. Enjoy it. If you don't, you know the rest.
Absolutely, absolutely. How many tracks on the upcoming project, and is it an even number of rap songs and R&B songs, or how do you break up the genres on this new project?
Perfect question. So it's gonna be 10 tracks total, five hip hop, 5 R&B. It's gonna transition from R&B in the beginning. It's gonna slowly move into a rap as we reach the interlude phase of the CD. And
so you don't rush anything. It's not going, because I think about albums from a guy like Drake. He might hit you with an R&B and then a straight rap song, aggressive song, but you're actually taking a gradual journey into the hip hop end of the project.
Yes, sir. And the reason being is because a track list will make or break the artist in their project, because like how you said, it could be all over the place. I mean, Drake is highly loved and respected in this game, so he can pretty much finesse and do how he chooses and pleases. But for new artists like myself that are trying to appeal to new audiences, you kind of really got to be technical with it. And for this one, I kind of want to transition, get a smooth ride going, and eventually, it's almost like when you're in the car driving the scenario. I know being in Houston right now, 102.1 is a popular R&B jazz station. You might be riding to that on the way somewhere. Then you leave, and depending on how your day has been going, you might want to turn up and put some hip hop on. By that part of your day and phase is when you're going to reach that on the CD.
Absolutely, very, very dope strategy. Speaking of strategy, we talked about your name, and there are people that are looking for you online, trying to find your music. A, explain your name and how to find it. B, tell us about the possible name change we discussed earlier.
Right. So initially, I came into this game, I called myself Fresh, Fresh PH4E$H. What that initially stood for is people harvest for everything money harbors. Basically saying people do anything for the cash, anything for the dough. I was speaking to an audience to where I'm like more so the outcast. Boudreauxpapi is like an alter ego. It's almost people think that's my name before they think my real name and birth name is Dana, but people see me out from social media, like, hey, Boudreaux or B, what's up? I'm like, my name doesn't even have a B or initial in it anywhere, so that's kind of more what people gravitate towards. It's catchy, it's new, it's fresh, and no one's ever used it, so I'm thinking of possibly transitioning to Boudreauxpapi.
So stay tuned, because it's
and that
very
will be
possible.
The title.
It's very, and the project is called Boudreauxpapi.
And the title is of the mixtape is Boudreauxpapi.
The project's title may become your official name.
My official name.
So stay tuned for that. Fresh may transition into Boudreauxpapi, giving you R&B and hip hop all together, something for everybody. You got a single coming up?
So I got 2 singles.
Okay.
So I have 2 singles. Now the crazy part is we're gonna do 1 hip hop and 1 R&B.
That's
so
not crazy at all. It makes perfect sense.
Well, see, and the scenario is, we're kind of gonna gauge it a little bit and see what happens. Some people might claim to this, some people might claim to that.
Right.
So the hip hop single is gonna be God Flow.
Okay.
And then the R&B single is gonna be Before Me.
Okay. And
Easy concepts.
Are those available now to check out online?
They will be available August 25th.
August 25th, and then the project drops in September. So leading into the early part of fall, you got some new music. You got some
new
hip-hop.
music. Got visuals coming.
Visuals coming. There's a lot. He's closing out 2017 in a very strong way, which is a perfect lead up to 2018. What are you most excited about for the top of the year?
For the top of the year, well, I'm hoping to close out this year with 3 projects if I can. That's why I've been in the lab so much. I've been kind of quiet since I dropped my first initial tape last November because I've been trying to put in work and record. I've possibly recorded in that time frame about 89 to 90 songs within that time frame. So, but it's good because now we can pick and choose and put it out as we choose to and do different types of EPs and try different things, man. That's a beautiful thing about music. Nobody puts a gun to your head and forces you to listen to anything. No. It's all up to the viewer's discretion and to the listener.
And you can experiment, you can try different things and see what works and see what you can build upon. But either way, we're excited to be a part of this latest chapter of your journey. Fresh, aka Boudreauxpapi. The project Boudreauxpapi is coming in September. More visuals, more music, more life, and he's going for 3 projects in 1 year.
We're gonna make it happen.
Hard working dude.
We're gonna make it happen. That's just gonna simmer. It's just gonna simmer over into the new year, and then we're gonna hit them with much more.
Coast right into 2018. There's always more. We're always happy when you come and chop it up with us, man. Brother. Thank you so much, Jay Bachelor, Fresh, aka Boudreauxpapi. Hit him with the socials real quick.
Yo, get at me on Instagram. It's gonna be at Boudreauxpapi, BOUDREAUXPAPI. You can get at me on Twitter at Leon_Desiocho. Reason being Leon Desiocho. Just want to throw this in real quick. Leon Desiocho. 18 was a perfect year for me, and Desiocho is 18 in Spanish, so I kind of just always ran with that. I never wanted to change it because it's a reminder. That's when I really started putting my first foot forward in music. So I'm always going to keep that the same. And on Facebook, you can get at me at either Boudreauxpapi again, or you can also search my real name, which is going to be Dana, D-A-N-A, last name Woodfork, W-O-O-D-F-O-R-K. Get at me.
That's what it is. And don't think anything he does is just to do it. Everything has a meaning, from the name to the project titles to everything. So stay tuned. There's much more in store for the rest of 2017 and 2018. We out.
We out.